Hello everyone, this is Lori with Ellem's Crafty Creations. I am here with a project share for you guys. This is my project that I created using the Graphic 45 St. Nicholas paper. It is gorgeous, of course, as all Graphic 45 paper is. It does not disappoint. And I made I don't know what to call it. It's like an accordion type, not accordion. It's a flip book. So here, it stands on your desk just like this. So it has this bottom base piece right here, and it does fold up and fold flat, so you can see that there's the profile, and then when it's on your desk it looks like this. So this piece folds up. And then the pages are made out of, the whole thing is made out of chipboard, including the pages, so it stands like this, and when you're looking down on it, and the pages flip this way. And there are features on the front and the back of the pages. So let's go through those. And I'm going to lay it down so y'all can see better. So I wanted to make a flip book that was kind of like a mini album because all of the ones that I have seen just they don't have any flaps or pockets on them really. And so you could definitely convert this into a mini album. I used the cinch to bind mine. If you don't have a cinch, you could certainly turn this into a mini album very easily. So what I did here is on the first page, I do have Santa Claus kind of popped up. You know, he's a pocket really. I don't have anything stuck in there, but I fussy cut around him. He came from the signature sheet, of course. I added this little strip of holly border here, and then I added the St. Nicholas from the signature sheet up here as well. And then I have the beautiful green background paper. I did ink around everything except for Santa in Vintage Photo. I didn't ink Santa at all. The first page has a large flap and it opens up. It is magnetized. And here, this is a cut apart that I fussy cut from the collection, and it's just made into a small little tuck spot, and I have two 3x4 photo mats tucked in here, and then I have a 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 mat in the pocket, and then this is a cut apart that I left open, and you could tuck a picture or another photo mat back behind it. So this closes. And then on some of the pages, not all, there is a large pull-out mat. It's like 5 1/2 by 6 1/2, I believe, and it is matted on both sides. So those stick in right there. And like I said, the pages themselves are made out of chipboard and they have cardstock elements attached to them. So that page flips, and then you turn it around to view the back of the page one. So this is a cut apart from the collection that I just put on some cardstock and glued it down. This is a tag that I also backed in cardstock. And here is the pull-out mat for this page. And this is also a flap that is magnetized, and it opens to the left. There is a 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 photo mat in this pocket, and this is a tuck spot here. And both of these I just fussy cut from the collection. So that closes. And so if you're looking at it, if you were flipping through it the way it's supposed to be, then you would flip it, turn it around this way, and then look at the next page. So this is the front of page 2. It has a magnetic booklet on the front, and then this flap actually flips up. There's a large space for photos here, and then here there is, inside the pocket here, there's a large pocket, and this is a sticker from the collection that I made into a pocket and just stuck these cute postage stamps from the collection in here. And it's just a booklet that opens up for 2 photos or 3 photos. And that goes in there. And then there are also 2 pockets here that hold these cute tags from the collection. but I did mat it to look like just one pocket. This is a cutout from the collection that I mounted on cardstock. And then there is a pull-out mat on this side too. This one's a little tight for some reason. Probably because I have so much going on this page. So now I'm going to flip this up and over and turn it around. And you can see that I have a waterfall. And let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, about 14 photos will fit on here. I did secure it with seam binding instead of magnets, and I just used a cut apart on the front of the waterfall, and I only matted the pages that show. So when you flip this up on the other side of this, there's no pattern paper. So you'll just have your photos there. So there's that page. Now I'm going to flip it over. This is page 3, the front. And I should have put a magnet on this page. I meant to, but I forgot. So it does kind of flap open a little bit. But I do tell you in the video to remember to put a magnet. There is a little magnetic booklet here. And I just used the cut-aparts from the collection to decorate these little booklets. There are 2 tags here that I mounted onto cardstock for journaling. 2 pockets. And then this right here is just a sticker from the collection, this little strip. So open this up. This is probably a 4.5 by 6.5 photo mat. And then just a strip of the paper with the stamps on it down here used as a tuck spot. This is a sticker from the collection that's made to look like a large ticket that I use as a tuck spot. And this is another booklet with a sticker from the collection on the top for 2 photos. And then again, there is a mat on this side. Flip this up this way. I get confused. So I wanted to really feature this cut apart on here, so I made this flap especially for this cut apart because I thought it was so cute. And then I just put a strip of paper on the side here. This is a magnetic flap and it opens this way. There is a space for photos with a little tuck spot here. You could tuck something underneath here. This is magnetic, so it closes that way. This flap opens this way. And there's another tuck spot right here for a photo. I put a little journaling card here, and you have 2 stacked pockets right there. And then these are the 4 by 6 cut aparts that I just mounted onto cardstock. Very cute. Now something that I had wanted to do was in the little tag pockets. Where is it? Let me show you. Like here, it would be really cute to punch a hole in this and add your seam binding, and I just didn't do that yet. So that would be an option to use your seam binding if you have it. And let's see, where was I? I told you I get lost when I'm flipping back and forth in this. Okay, so we did that page. This page is interesting, and I will take this apart. This is seam binding again that I used. And I just put the seam binding underneath the pattern paper here on this flap and this one. So these are portrait flaps. They're 4 by 6. So you could put photos on the front if you want, or just leave it to see this really pretty paper. But it folds out this way, and then this way, and then that way, and that way. And then there's a large space here for photos. And then this ties shut. So then this flips over, and this is the back of page 4, so this is the last page. And all this is this is a sticker from the collection that I mounted on cardstock, and this is a cut apart that I also mounted on cardstock. And then this is a large booklet, and you can put, you'd have to crop down your 5x7 photo. This is about 5x6 1/4. So you could cut it down to 5x6 and put two 5x6s right here. And this is magnetic and it stays shut that way. And then, let's see. And then here's the back of it. Just that cute swirl paper. I love it. So you could put another photo here if you wanted to. So that's it, everybody. Oh, and I forgot to show you so if let's see, how am I going to do this? I'm going to flip all these back the way they go. Doesn't like it when you flip them all at once. There you go. So I forgot to show this piece as well. Here I cut apart, I fussy cut a cut apart from the collection, and this says to and from, so you could use this as a gift. And then I mounted it on some design paper here, and then put it on this paper right here. So you could write you a little note of who this is to. So that's it. There is my Graphic 45 St. Nicholas project. I hope you love it. I do have a tutorial for it and it is available already. And check it out. Let me know. Make this project. I do want to tell you that I did use 1-inch rings for my cinch to make this project because you could make your pages out of cardstock if you want. I made my pages out of chipboard because I want it to be really strong since they're going to be flipped over and over again, you know. So if you use cardstock pages, you could probably use 1/4-inch rings, but since I use chipboard and they're very thick, I used 1-inch rings. So just so you know, if you're going to make this project, to have this available. So there you go, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I hope you love my Graphic 45 St. Nicholas project, and see you next time.